The video you're about to see is about the breakdown of my van. It's a Winnebago Travato. It has now 108,000 miles on it, but the Serpentine belt broke at about 107,000 miles. That left me stranded in Houston, Texas for about 4 to 5 days. I provide specific tips around van, hotel, tow truck, dealer, and parts, so when and if something like this happens to you, you're a little bit better prepared for it. The video quality is good. The audio is not great because I'm capturing it in real time, dealing with all these problems in real time. Enjoy the video. We'll share the tips with you shortly. You might be asking, why am I on the side of the road, a really busy highway in downtown Houston, Texas? Got an engine problem. And the engine problem is, pretty sure the Serpentine belt finally busted. What caused me to think that is I smelled kind of some burning rubber, the power steering failed, then the battery light came on, the dashboard, and then the temperature zoomed up, and I was able to pull off the side of the road here. As usual, this is not expected and always stressing. I've called the Progressive Roadside Assistance, so the tow truck is on the way. Going to tow it to a Ram dealer nearby. This, though, being a Saturday afternoon, they can't do a single thing until Monday, maybe at the earliest, probably Tuesday. But I did verify they have the lift to accommodate the van, so I think we're good from that standpoint. So, looks like we'll be spending a few days in Houston. Tow truck has arrived. Get a flatbed truck when you have this kind of a problem. Regular tow truck ain't going to work. So we moved the vehicle back from under the trees. He was concerned about that. So far so good. So we got the rig onto the tow bed truck, and we literally had about 2 inches to clear the hitch, which was the lowest point once the van was going up. Pretty sure if we didn't have the lift, this would have been a little bit different outcome. So Lily's loaded. We're headed to the dealer, and already booking a hotel stay at the Residence Inn. This guy's been really great. So the one thing we're concerned about is the trees. We can't pull it forward. We have to pull it out into traffic. So this is going to be kind of interesting. I'm probably going to stand and try and move traffic over. Something I never wanted to see. Miss Lily on the tow truck. And that's it. She's ready to roll. Hey, if we're meeting for the first time, howdy. My name is Scott. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Go Small, Live Large, all about the camper van travel experience. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate you being part of our community. So what we're doing is being super careful about overpasses and trees over the roadway. So we got a really competent driver here, so he's really keeping an eye out, because my van is 10 feet tall and his bed is, what do you think, about 4 feet off the ground? Yeah. At least 3? So 14 or 15 feet is what we need clearance of, and this makes just a huge difference when you're doing this kind of a tow situation. And trying to... Not a view anyone wants to see. He's doing a good job getting this in the spot though. Well, with the rig safely placed at the dealership, we're getting it's been modified business, which never want to have that happen. In terms of the Ram dealer, they're being very positive about it, but they're saying that the pulley, the Serpentine's belt's been modified probably for the Volta system. We don't really know, but they're going to look at it. We'll have an update on Tuesday at the latest, probably Monday. But it's just always so disconcerting leaving your rig when you live in it. So high and dry. I've already made a hotel reservation, so what I'm going to do is turn off the Volta system so I have a nice charged battery, regardless what it is. I'm headed to a Residence Inn, so I'm going to empty out the fridge, which is full of food. I just went grocery shopping. And everything that could spoil is coming with me. I will have a fridge at the hotel. I'm going to also take everything out of the freezer and take with me. I'm going to throw the ice away and then put my towels in the empty fridge, because when I turn this off, this is going to defrost a little bit. You can see the ice in there a little bit, so that will puddle up and make a mess. We don't want that. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to pack my overnight bag, bring on my gear, and we will say goodbye to Lily until early next week. She got shooken up pretty hard on the way over here on the tow truck. The real question is, what bourbon am I taking with me? That's a big decision, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think about this? How would you handle this in this kind of a situation? And we turned the Volta system off to preserve the battery at the same state of charge it's at right now, so that when I pick the rig up in hopefully a few days, we start right off where we are. If I leave this on, I can usually get about 4 days out of it running on DC direct current mode only with just this running, but I really don't know how long this is going to be here. So erring on the side of caution, I'm going to turn this off. This disables the entire electrical system in the coach. And that's it. So now we're going to unload the fridge, pack everything up, and get to the hotel. Let me share some tips with you that I learned in real time during this situation. First of all, roadside assistance. I use Progressive Insurance that comes with roadside assistance. When I ordered the tow truck, I was certain to put in the weight of the vehicle. My van weighs 8,600 pounds, fully loaded. Requested a flatbed truck that could accommodate that weight of a vehicle. And once the tow truck arrived, we were very careful with the clearance above and below. Below, when it's going up onto the ramp, when I had about 2-inch clearance on the tow hitch from hitting the ground. And once the van was on top of the flatbed truck, we had about 15 feet that we needed to clear from bridges and trees as we drove the van to the dealership. I called in advance to let them know we were coming. I verified that they had a lift that could handle the size and weight of the van. And once I was there, I had them look to make sure that they could accommodate repairs on the van because of the modification made in the engine bay by Winnebago for the Volta system having a second alternator in the bay. What I was able to do also is get the cell number for the service advisor, took a picture, selfie with him and me, and I sent it to him, and it really helped our communication style a lot. For parts, I went to the Travato Owner of Wannabe page on Facebook and typed in replace serpentine belt, and I found a number of posts on what belts were needed. I sent those to the dealer to help them expedite getting the remedy. Continuing from my list, I would recommend, if you're going to be in a hotel for a few days, you're going to have to move all your food out anyway, so get a Residence Inn style hotel room that's really a 1-bedroom apartment, and that way you can take everything out of your fridge and freezer and put it into the hotel room fridge and freezer, so you can actually keep eating and maybe even drinking some bourbon like I did while you're in the hotel. And for the van, the tips I would have for you is, again, to empty the fridge and freezer, defrost it, meaning the ice would melt in the freezer plate and the freezer compartment itself. Do that so that there is no water sitting and getting stale and leaking out of your fridge. I just put big bath towels in both the fridge and the freezer to soak up any moisture as it warmed up and defrosted, so I was good to go. And then if you have a lithium equipped system, I would turn it off to preserve the lithium battery in the state of charge that it was when you left it. And if you have a traditional RV, I would just use the battery kill switch to turn the battery system off. Nice lift ride. I am in the Residence Inn for the next few days. I'm hoping to be out of here by Wednesday, Thursday at the latest. Might be doing a What's Up Wednesday from a hotel room. That hasn't happened for quite a while. To be exact, about 55,000 miles ago. Want to see what I traded van life for? This is what we're calling home for the next few days. Sofa, table, fridge, dishwasher, big old microwave, endless water, hot and cold, cooktop, big ass bed, not sure where I'm going to sleep, probably in about the first 18 inches, window, air conditioning, endless television. How about this? Yeah, endless hot water, real toilet, and a shower. The nice thing, based on the last time I did this, I was able to catch up on a whole bunch of channel work and video editing. What else can you do except roll with the punches? It's called van life, it's called life. When it rolls you some crazy dice, you gotta take it and make the best of it. And the Helfman Ram dealer accomplished the mission of fixing Lily in 2 days. And it's ready to pick up. Got the call this afternoon, really excited for that. So this is my last night at the hotel, and tomorrow we're gonna pack up, be at the dealer pretty early, 7, 8 a.m. and start heading to Luckenbach, Texas for our camp out, which is happening mid-March. So this van life story, if they get everything fixed correctly and the Volta system is working with the second alternator, is a van life miracle for sure. And Lily has arrived from the hospital. We're gonna pack up the stuff. You've been great here at the Helfman. Helfman, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Leo's been amazing. All right, so what I'm doing is I've got the keys. We're at the dealership, and they've done an amazing job. Helfman in along the Katy Freeway. I'm doing a charge on demand just to make sure that it is charging. I verified it through the app, and we are good to go. So it is so great to be back in the van. My big concern again was the Volta charging, so they got it right. So we're gonna power this down like that, and then I'm going to move the rig kind of where I'm out in the middle of the lane here. So while it started with a bit of a scare, it's actually ended up a very happy ending here. I could not be more pleased with this dealership. And the communication and getting the job done. Just cannot tell you how happy it is to be back in the van.